got a poof on my head. I'm going to take all the mail that I didn't take yesterday. I'm bringing Luna because I didn't want to leave her because she's so cute. Even though this morning I found one of my really nice concealers and then she ate it. So that's awesome. I just got to the post office and it is snowing now. Good morning, and by morning I mean it's 1 p.m. I am sitting here. My hair feels very fluffy. I didn't wash it, but I think it looks kind of good. I am doing a really quick beat today. I just wanted to time myself and see how long it takes me because I haven't been timing myself and I've been so leisurely, but just for an experiment I wanted to see how long it takes. And I also wanted to shout out one of my new friends from Asheville. So this bracelet, you can see it's gorgeous. It's rose quartz with gold flecks and it's made with resin. It is by a girl named Healing Hippie, and that's Hippie Hippie. Oh my god, she's so nice. She's so cool, and she makes all these. She makes earrings, she makes necklaces, and she gave me this because I don't know why, but she just gave it to me, and I love it. And I love rose quartz. Rose quartz is like one of my favorites, and I actually have a big heart rose quartz that I lost, which I don't know what that says about my chakras, but you're not supposed to lose your crystals. So I kind of just woke up, but here I am ready to do a beat. Sad news, RIP to this brush. If you can't tell, it used to be perfectly flat and someone by the name of Luna ate it. So I really like this. This is what got me that really good bronzy look, but thank you, Luna. Luckily, my brand new Morphe brushes have arrived today, and so I'm gonna try those out while we're doing this. So it might not be that quick, but yeah. Got some coffee. Luna is upstairs with my mom, so I don't have to worry about her eating stuff. I'm having 2 baby aspirins, which that's a long story we've yet to talk about, but let's get started. So I love my rose water. I've been using this. My face is super dry because I just woke up and it's really cold here, so I have the heater going all the time, which makes the air very dry. So I've been trying to moisturize a lot. Don't know if I'm doing the best job. And you can see my face is kind of breaking out. I don't think it's used to me wearing this much makeup, but I'm having so much fun, so I don't care. I'm just gonna keep doing it. But I've been washing it, so I don't know why they're doing that. But I will say, all these face brands that I've been using, they're not like green beauty brands, which is what I normally only wear. Like that's kind of what I'm more passionate about, is the green beauty. And that's what I'm trying to do with Mermaid Magic, and all the other things I'm doing is all green beauty. But I also want to be like creative and trying out, you know, all the trends of the other videos that I'm seeing. I want to try out what they're doing. So I've been using these not green beauty brands, which you can tell my skin is hurting from, but it's just to kind of play around and try them out since it's been so long. My friend Devin, Devin's amazing. So my friend Devin is the one who really introduced me to green beauty and like explained to me all the things. And I want to say that that was probably either like in 2013 or maybe like, gosh, it's so hard to remember. It might have been 2014, but basically she told me, and prior to this, like the makeup that you see me doing now, hold on. Oh gosh, this is coffee by the way. And I put collagen powder in it, which is really good for your skin. I noticed a big difference, so try collagen if you want. Use code KATE for 10% off. Just kidding, I don't have any codes. So she's the one who told me about green beauty, and when she explained it to me, I went home. I had a box like this, is tiny, but I had a box like this. Yeah, I have a hole in my sweater, I need to fix it. But I had an enormous box, you can't even fit it in the frame, of all my makeup, all my eyeliners, my shadows, my glitters, like my bronzers. I had so many shimmers, like I had everything, primers, and I basically dumped the whole thing in the garbage. Ever since then, the only thing I consistently on a day-to-day basis don't is mascara, because I've not found a green beauty that did a good waterproof mascara. My eyes always water. And also, this is just the rationale I tell myself. I don't know if this is like true, but your eyelashes are not your skin. So the main argument with green beauty is that whatever's on your skin, you are absorbing that. but I just feel like if it's on your eyelashes, you're not really absorbing that. Like maybe it could potentially get into your eye or on your eyelid, but for me, the pros outweighed the cons when it came to not green beauty mascara. So I use Maybelline. I use this one or this yellow one. The what you call it's rubbed off, but they're just like the regular. They're between $5 to $8, I think, depending on if they're having a sale or what store I'm at. Sometimes they're only $5. I don't know. Sometimes they cost $8.99. But to me, they're the best ones. They're waterproof, and that's the only thing I really don't use that's green beauty. But now, since I've been playing around like that, I don't think that Urban Decay, which I put on my eyebrows, and I do use that every day, that's not green beauty. But everything else, like the Mineral Fusion, RMS, those are all really good for you. So I always feel like very confident putting those on my skin. So like I said, these look, first of all, they feel good. They're really, really soft. Like, oh my god, it's so soft. And see, this is what that other brush kind of looked like it was flat. And I mean, they look beautiful. They look just like so fluffy, and I can't wait to try them. But I will say, I ordered them online, and when they came in the box, like there was nothing in there. Like no card, or it was just like a purchase packing slip kind of thing. And like, these aren't crazy expensive, but these definitely were like not cheap. I think how much I paid, you know, oh, I only paid $30. I thought they were $50. This is just a 15-piece pro set, whatever. But still, I always thought, like, I like getting a card. So I kind of thought, like, this is such a beloved brand. I kind of thought that they would have like some kind of, you know, nice thing in here, but they didn't. But that's something I always try to do. So we're gonna put this blurring shit on. See if it does anything at all. As you can see, my blemishes. Something else to mention, I'm gonna use this, even though I don't know if that's for this. I used to have only blackheads like right here, and I would never break out anywhere else. I had a lot of blackheads on my chin and my nose, so like that would annoy me. It would get pretty red, and I do like sunburn easily and stuff like that. But then one day I went and got this facial, and I do not know what the woman did, but my skin blew up, and it got all red for like multiple days. And like as every day went on, it got more and more red, and it was like so painful. I have no idea what happened. I have a friend who's a makeup artist, Amber. Thank you so much, Amber. I texted her a picture of my face, and I go, help, help. So she just basically got me some hyaluronic acid, like this really strong moisturizer from Trish, because she works at Trish. That definitely helped calm down like all that pain and that redness. But my skin on my cheeks has never really looked quite the same. I've always wondered what happened. And then also, like, if there's a way to fix it, because like now I get these weird blackheads on my cheeks, and like you can see there's sort of like weird, just almost like lines, like they look like constellations. Like when I put makeup on, you can't see it, but I just don't know what it is. And so I'm dying to go to like a good facialist. If you know a good facialist, let me know, who can maybe like clear out these pores, because I feel like they got clogged and inflamed. And that was like, I don't know, 2 years ago, but maybe just 1 year ago. But it hurt, and I was like, dang it, what is going on? Okay, so last time, I think when I did this by the way is from Deciem, and it's their blurring finisher. If it's a finisher, maybe I was supposed to put it on at the end. I don't know, I didn't read the directions. Honestly, it was $10, and I saw it was pink, and I was like, I need that. So I am a marketer's dream. So yeah, I tried mixing this with the foundation, did not go well. This time I'm just putting it on, and then I'm gonna put the foundation over and then see what happens. I already feel like it's better. It gets a good primer. The other thing that I love using, which isn't Green Beauty, and when I did my Green Beauty dispose, whatever, this was the only product that I kept, and it is Smashbox Photo Finish Green Foundation Primer. This is the only thing that would, because like my skin, even before I had that issue, it was kind of red. So this, especially in the photos, which would annoy the crap out of me. So if ever I thought I was gonna have my picture taken, and guys, when I say picture taken, I mean like my friends at the dinner table, not paparazzi. I know, it's ridiculous, but I think I'm not alone when, like, this was even before Instagram. I don't think Instagram existed when I bought this. But, like, my friends would take pictures, and I'd be like, oh, why do I look so red? I love this. And again, I'm putting that over the other blurring solution, so who knows what will happen to that. But with this, you honestly, like, this is too much probably that I just put on because I'm using this brush. But like normally if I was just using my finger, I would just need like 2 dots and it would cover all this. Like one little dot, and that would cover everything. I will say the thing about using a brush is it's harder for me to tell if I've rubbed stuff in. Because like when I'm using my finger, I gauge so much of it with like my touch of my hand, like, you know. But I like having this brush because I feel like it's going on more smoothly. By the way, I ordered a beauty blender. I know I'm like 12 years late to the party, but we'll see if I like it. And I do have, if you follow me on Instagram, you will know that I found a concealer that I had, a Dermablend concealer, because I wanted to try not using the RMS concealer just because I've used it for so long. I wanted to just try something else and see what I had. And so I had it, put it out on my desk, and Luna ate it. I'll put a picture. So that was a good time. I think I can still salvage it. This will be my first time trying to salvage it. I kept having to hide it because Luna kept finding it everywhere I put it. I think she likes how it tastes. No, my skin, oh man, I had something on my hand. But my skin feels so soft and dewy right now. Like, let's see if I still have that concealer. Also, I don't like using Tarte because it always hurts my skin. And I noticed in that last video I did, I used their primer that I still have. I just need to chunk it or give it to someone. I don't know if you can give makeup away, but my sister maybe. But it burns my skin. I don't know what is in their formula, but it really burns my skin, and it happens with their foundation too. So I think I already stopped using their foundation, but I kept this primer just because I couldn't find my green one. What did I do with that concealer? I'm so organized. I don't know how I lost something. Well, it's not time for concealer, but I don't know where it is, so. Do have some more bacon. It's really hard, y'all. It's old. Okay. Beep, 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 beep. This is that new Decium foundation. I really like it. I don't know if this is Green Beauty either, but it doesn't burn my skin. And if it burns my skin, okay, wait, actually, it has a little tingle to it. My skin's so sensitive, y'all, which is why for the longest time I didn't even wear foundation. I just wore powders and concealer, and I would even just use concealers all over my face because whatever reason, concealers never burn, the ones I was using. Except, oh Jesus, e.l.f. One time I used an e.l.f. concealer. Literally, the skin under my eyes peeled off. It was like I had gotten a chemical peel. It was nuts. So I don't use their products anymore. That was like when they first came out. That was like a long time ago. So they might be different now, but I'm not gonna try. Hey, Looney. I missed you so much. You're so cute. I'm testing out my new brushes. Look. Looney. My new brushes. Smile, you're on camera.
Oh, goodness. Amazing. Come on, Luna.
Yeah, my mermaid friend sent me Christmas cards.
Aww.
So this looks still pretty sheer. Oh my goodness. Look at those little cookies. Oh, Looney, you're so cute. Hi, doggy. Carolyn, do you want to get your makeup done?
No. Not right now. Maybe later I would love to, but not right now. Come on.
Oh,
Luna.
okay, I see.
I'm making Christmas stuff. Come on.
This is still pretty sheer coverage. She's telling her we don't have a cast iron skillet for her tortillas, and she's gonna be so mad. My grandma makes the best tortillas in the whole world, and I love them more than probably any other food item, including ice cream, and I love ice cream. So if that tells you anything about her tortillas, I think it tells you that they are good. So all my big time blemishes are still showing. Also, I've been looking up for this scar right here, and I do think there's a procedure that you can do that might help fix it, but I don't know how much it will cost. We'll find out. I emailed them. Actually, they did not email me back, so maybe they're off for like the holidays. I always forget what day it is because where I live right now, I don't really track the days. So it's like, oh, it's Sunday at 4 a.m. I forgot. So I'm just gonna do a smidge more because I want to do a little more here. And see, this is where I want to use my hand. So just not used to the brush. See, look, those little tiny dots are going so much further now. I might start a no brush movement because I honestly I mean, understand for eyes. Actually, you know what? For eyes, if you're using RMS, it really isn't necessary. And one day I will do a look with just all my RMS stuff because I have her lip, I have her face, like concealer. I'll use powder that isn't hers just because her powder is very expensive. I bought it once and it just didn't last very long because the powder was so fine that I feel like it almost was like blowing away, and it was really getting absorbed into the brush that I was using. And I always use a brush for powder, obviously. You can't just use your hands for powder, but see, I love using my hands. So much less product needed when you use your hands. My skin feels so soft right now. Oh my gosh. I don't know if it's the primer, because I know that primer always sort of smooths the skin, but I think it's that blurring stuff. Better find that concealer. Okay, I found it. I also found a bagel. Yummy. So this is the Derma blend after Luna got a hold of it. I'm afraid if I squeeze it's gonna like come out the bottom. Ugh. Okay, well that's not gonna work. I might have to throw that away. Ugh. What next? I guess I'll just use my RMS concealer. Because I like it. Why not? These are gonna be hard to cover because they're pretty large. But maybe when I put like a lot of powder and such. I have dark circles right now, which is weird because I don't normally get those, but I haven't been sleeping. I've been staying up very late working on my real estate class. I am just over 20% done. I was hoping to be like 85% done on this date so that after I got back from Lights All Night, I would just have to do some test prep and then be ready to take the test in the second week of January. But now that timeline's a little more compressed, which is okay because I am kind of like a last minute person, and instead of beating myself up, I should say, you know what, that's my strength and just embrace it. And it actually wasn't necessarily my fault this time. Normally it is my fault, but I was out of power for so long, then I was traveling for that event, and then I had so many things that piled up when I didn't have internet. So technically this time it isn't even like me being not lazy, it's the weather. This timeline is one that is self-imposed, so I always have to remember that. Yeah, I wanted to be 85% done, but I'm not. We could sit around and we could be very upset. Or we could just say, oh, well, keep it moving. So that's what I'm gonna do instead. And I would say this is a new philosophy. I definitely didn't always think this way, but it's a waste of time to be mad that something didn't go according to plan. I'm just gonna do my makeup, and I forgot I'm supposed to try my new brushes and I'm using the old one. Shoot. Well, I know I love this one. This is Eco Tools. This was like maybe $8 for a pack of 5. 5 different ones, and you know what? I love Eco Tools, okay? And they're so cheap, but they're so good. I don't think they have quite the variety that like Morphe and the other ones have, but so I'm gonna put that down because that's not what we're using today. Now in here they have 2 different ones. I guess this one's the powder and this is like the angled one. I like how it comes with this little thingy to protect it. That's pretty cool. So now we're going to dip that in there. Ooh, these brushes are very soft. I will tell you that. I'm afraid there's powder getting in my coffee. Oh my god, these feel so delightful on my face. So soft. But what I'm not sure that's happening is under here, because that's where it's gonna be the moistest. Because I will say RMS is very moist. I would say that it sort of doesn't set, but that not setting is like kind of what gives it its dewy quality that a lot of people are after. I would say it's especially good for people with dry skin, but like my skin's not dry, so I mean my skin's dry right now, but that's like weather related. I wouldn't say I have dry skin. So that was really soft. I really like that. But I'm gonna use this, which I don't think this is like how you're supposed to do this, but I like to do this. I don't use a beauty blender. And you guys, I keep seeing all these people baking, and I am not lying to you. When I was in the 8th grade, this is exactly how I did my eyes to make them stay while I did my mascara. Like, I swear. on my freaking life. But I didn't call it baking, and I didn't tell anybody because I thought it looked weird. I swear that I used to do this, and that's why there would always be powder all over my room, and my mom would be like, what the hell are you doing in here? I don't understand how anyone could ever be this messy doing their makeup. And I was just like, I don't know. So far, I haven't really tried these brushes enough. I need to start focusing on the brushing. I'd like to do a cut crease today because everybody keeps talking about it. I finally have the brush to do it. This is 35M Boss Mood, okay? And I just saw a girl, her name's Marisol Bautista. I like the cut crease that she did. It was blue and orange. I'm not gonna do that. I think I'm just gonna do brown and orange, and then I have this Smashbox like orange lip. So I think I'm gonna do that. A glitter liner in her crease. Now, my eyes are very creasy. Like, see how I have like already like a crease? My eye already looks like that. I don't know. I wonder where the cut crease stemmed from. I'm not sure. These don't have the numbers on them. And I definitely don't freaking know the numbers of the brushes. But this is like kind of flat, kind of fluffy. And I'm gonna use that to just do all this, and I'm gonna do a matte brown. I think that I will be using Talk Dirty. And I'm excited to use the Morphe palette with the Morphe brushes because I feel like they have such a good reputation. And I know a lot of times maybe reputations can be hype or purchased or what have you. I think this is like meant to be a little bit more of a not what I'm doing brush. And I remembered to turn the lamp on at the beginning of the video, so you did not have to see me looking like a big old hot mess to start. I will say something that people have told me before is I have a big eyelid, so I can fit a lot of colors. And today we're actually gonna do that. So we have this matte brown right here. I'm gonna try to use this other fluff. This one's full fluff, no flatness to it. And I think I wanna do something a little more pinky orangey. Ooh, Sweet Beets. I've got Sweet Beets and Candy Crush. I think I'm gonna do Sweet Beets because that looks cute. I like pink. If you know me, you know that pink is my second favorite color and glitter is my first favorite color. Ooh, yeah, and I'm putting that around here. That's really pretty. I didn't do my eyebrows yet. Oopsie. I guess it doesn't matter really what order you do them. I like what's happening with the shape on my other eye. This eye, not so much. I like how that looks. That's pretty. I love pink. Okay, so we have Sweet Beets, and then we have Talk Dirty. I'm gonna do Talk Dirty again, but with this, because I believe this is more, no, that's for the cut crease. Let's see. Let's try this. This one I think is for packing it in there, which I think that's what we wanna do. And I might move from Talk Dirty to Sparks Fly. Well, I think I'm gonna do Talk Dirty on the inner section and then Sparks Fly on the outer section. And I'm doing dramatic over here because that's not something I normally do, but I feel like with the cut crease, that's something fun that you can do to make it dramatic. Yeah, this brush is really good. I like it a lot. I say that as I mess up what I'm trying to do over here. We're not having a lot of symmetry at the moment, but we're working on it. But I love this brush. It is so soft. It is seriously so soft. That's what I'm first noticing is how it feels. Softness. So now I'm going into Sparks Fly, which is like a more clay brown, and really fixing that angle. I know I said this in the last video, but I've never had so much fun as I'm having doing these videos. And this started out as like a way to just reformat the vlog and kind of tell my story in a different, what do you call this, way? Ooh, I like this a lot. With the Sparks Fly, it's much deeper and it looks real good. Real good, real good, real good. So this started as a way to just tell my mermaid magic journey. I'm gonna use this to flip but actually it's become like a very fun thing. And before I used to find myself being like, oh, I need to film for the vlog today, I don't know what to say. But now I'm kind of like, oh, I want to do a video because it's just so fun. I love doing makeup, and that's the whole reason I started Mermaid Magic, was because I love playing, I love having fun, and I love it. We're having some small issues over here. This side looks a little better than this side. I think we just need a little more of the pink, the sweet beet. And I think that's because I did that part without looking in the mirror using the video camera. Not the best plan, Kate. I always forget. But I like looking at you. And I know everyone says this, but if you are watching this and you like it, please comment, because I would love to know who's watching this and send you some glitter or scales, whichever you prefer. Because if you can't tell, maybe you don't be able to see it, but I've been vlogging since August of 2017 and it is December of 2018. So it's been over a year, and the point was never to be like, oh my god, I have 1 million followers, but the point was to tell my story. So if you are listening to my story, thanks. But just because like the business has like evolved, I've changed as a person, and it's just really cool for me to go back and look at those. Like already, it's already cool. So I can only imagine what it's gonna be like in like 5 years. And on a personal level, you could probably tell that after I moved to the cabin, at first I was very excited. Then it started getting cold and not as fun, did not like it, and was just like trying to figure out, you know, what am I gonna do? I basically had a beautiful vacation for a few months here while I worked on Mermaid Magic, but I can't live forever like this, nor do I want to. I mean, you would think that being like, oh my god, you don't have to like do a real job, you just, you know, live in the woods, like, oh my god, sounds so fun. But like for 3 months it's fun. And then it's like, all right, I gotta get going with life again. So it was very awesome to reset. Since I was 15, I've just been working every single day. Like I worked in college. After I got out of college, I had like 3 jobs, and I had 2 jobs, and I only had 1 job and a blog. And then I quit my job. I had a pulmonary embolism, then I had to get a new job, and while I did that job, I had side jobs, I had freelance jobs, I started my own business, I was doing volunteer work, I was doing jiu-jitsu, I was just doing too many things that all interest me, but I wasn't loving them, and none of them were really putting me on, I mean, they obviously were all putting me on my path, but I want to be on my own business, so none of those were doing that. All the things I learned at them are allowing me to do what I'm doing now, which is great, but you know, needed to really rethink what I was doing, hit pause for like a little minute, and so that's what I got to do, and I got to clear my mind. And who knew that I would go from software development to real estate? Like I never thought that's what I wanted, but it's so clear that like this is perfect to do what you want to do to make all of this happen. So that's cool. Also, oh, I wanted to talk about this. So I feel a little bit like, not like a fraud, but like maybe I was not 100% honest, because at first I was confused and I was kind of embarrassed. So with my job, what are you doing? Hey, Looney.
We need an apron.
No, just a little girl. Look at this
I
little
had a red
pepper.
apron down here.
Do you like my Christmas eyes? Oh, that's my bagel.
Luna.
Oh, but dang it, Luna. She tried to get my bagel.
Come on.
And now there's butter on my desk. Forgot about my bagel.
Well,
What a little cheater. Carolyn, say hi.
Hi. Hi.
Look at
I'm looking
Luna.
for an apron.
I don't have an apron. I don't cook.
It's hanging somewhere. Maybe it's on the shower door.
Hey, my fluff. Luna's so
Let's
cute.
see if it's up here.
Okay, Luna, what
She's
are we
trying to
doing
get
now?
the bagel again.
There's no bagel. That's just butter. Stop. Oh, my God. Look at this bad little girl. Luna? Luna, look at the camera. Smiles. Oh, hello. She a bad girl. Okay, so now this is the part where... Oh, I need to put... So, for the shimmer, that I'm putting on the outer edge, I'm going to do hot stuff.
Okay, little girl, let's go. Luna and I are going for a walk in a minute.
Okay.
Come on, Luna.
I gotta do my eye look.
Come on.
And I might do a nude lip with this eye.
Luna.
Luna, bye.
Come on, girl.
She's licking the butter. Go. Go back. Go upstairs. Tell her you have butter up there.
Come on. Come get a treat.
Luna, go upstairs. She's not coming, Mom. Looney, she's got treats. You gotta shake the bag.
Luna, come get a treat.
There she goes. She runs into walls. This is so pretty. I love it so much. So that is hot stuff. And then on the inner, I'm gonna do, there's this plain taupe called Peachy Keen, but it's not peachy at all. I don't know why they call it that. Or Play It Cool. One of those. And then I will do, I think Bright Eyes. It's like a very orange, glittery color. Or maybe Light of the Party. Who knows? But I want to kind of dust off all this. So back to what I was saying before we had a visit from the fla. I don't want to misrepresent myself. So I wanted to revisit something that I haven't really talked about because I just forgot almost, and it's just not relevant. It's like I almost forgot I even ever had a job. It's been that long in the woods. So I had a job and I did not like it. And I was not good at the job. I think that's a very important thing to say. I was not good at my job. And I knew I wanted to move. And my initial thinking was I could move here, continue working. I could have paid off all my student loans in 1 year, living very frugally, putting basically my whole paycheck to my loans, which was kind of my plan. And so I had a boss. I had talked to my boss, and my boss has a boss. I had talked to him also, and they both told me that I could work remotely. So they both told me I could keep my job, everything would be the same, but I would live here in this house. And that was 3 months prior to me moving. Then each other week, like every 2 weeks, as we moved closer and closer to the move date, they started getting a little more squirrely. And looking back at the time, I did not realize these meetings were saying this, but they were having these meetings where they were essentially having second thoughts, but they weren't saying it out loud. And you only hear what you want to hear sometimes. Again, this is hindsight 2020. I heard you're good to go, and they were not saying that in so many words, but I just didn't realize it because maybe I'm a dummy. I don't know. They weren't very forthright. But eventually, basically 2 weeks before I was set to move, I'd already moved all my stuff. They basically said, you can keep your job if you stay in Charleston, but if you move, you can't work here anymore. And I shouldn't have been surprised looking back, but at the time I was like, oh shit, surprised, like so surprised. And so I did get to quit, but it's not like, oh my god, I quit. It was like not the plan. So I just want to be so honest and not insinuate in any way that that was like my plan and I like was like gonna quit. Oh no, because I wasn't. And this is why I think everything happened so perfectly and lined up for a reason is, if I knew 3 months prior when I first asked, if they said no, you can't move, I probably wouldn't have moved, and I wouldn't have had all the experiences I've had, all the realizations I've had. And it might not seem like a lot's happened in these 6 months, but like a lot has happened in these 6 months for me, like just emotionally. I'm getting to understand myself better and what I really want to do and be in life. So I like how it happened because I was so under the gun and so last minute. I had to like, oh my god, make a decision. And because I had already had so much going up, like I did not have a lease. I had given away all my furniture, most of my clothes. I had sold a lot of my belongings. The only thing I moved up here with was one exercise bike and just clothes and all my mermaid stuff. So like I could have found another apartment in Charleston and kept my job, but I hated it and I wasn't good at it, and I didn't like looking myself in the mirror every day being like, you are not doing something that you like, you don't enjoy it, you're not doing a very great job at it. So it just felt like every day was stupid. Like every day just felt like a wasted day until I got home and I got to do work on Mermaid stuff or go to jiu-jitsu or do something to help other people because that felt good. But you can live your life working on your dreams at night, but you also can not. And even though like right now I am working towards all my dreams and I'm happy about it on paper, other people might not be into living in the woods, being 100% broke. Like on paper, it looks bad, but in my heart, it feels right. So I'm very glad how it happened, but I wanted to be clear that like I didn't just up and quit my job. They basically were gonna fire me, or I don't even know if that's considered firing. I don't know what that's considered. It's like very gray and it's very weird. And kind of shitty, guys, kind of shitty. But again, it worked out perfect and I'm so glad that's the way it happened. If it happened a different way, I wouldn't be here wearing these eyeshadows. And so just wanted to say that. It just felt dishonest to be like, oh, I quit. Cause like I did quit, but not really. But again, everything happens perfectly for me. It's the best thing in the world. I am just gonna put my brows on a little bit and then see, I feel so much better having said that. I just feel like I don't want to be fronting. No fronting up on her, you know? I want to keep it real, keep it 100. And now, if this event goes well, I will have the money to move to New York. I will sell real estate and that will give me income and flexibility, and it'll also put me in a place where more people are, because I want to be able to do more collabs and get my product in front of more people. And also emotionally, I just always wanted to live there and I'm tired of living in the woods. So it is on many fronts perfect. It's just so interesting to me that it was so painful at first for me to quit. I think it was only painful because I don't like feeling boxed in. I like feeling like I'm making my own decisions freely, but I didn't really feel like I was doing that. It's just a very interesting scenario. Another way that I'm thankful for that is, you know, if I ever have employees, I'm not gonna pull crap like that on people. You know, if you say something, you should mean it. And if for any reason people above you don't allow you to keep your promises, you should be upfront about that. Because even though these are companies, like we're all people, so don't be a meanie. But again, it worked out perfectly, so maybe, I don't know. Don't know, it's just so strange. It's so strange. And when I think about it, I'm still like, what the heck just happened? But then I'm also like, I don't care because everything's happening that I want to happen. Like everything's lining up perfectly. I think I might have already found a roommate, an apartment, which I think I kind of talked about. If not, I found the perfect app. I have a place to stay to go scout my apartments with Josh and Caleb, they've already said. And then with them, I already have one other event booked for, I believe it's March. We're doing another event like the one we did, which was really, I didn't make a lot of money, but in terms of promotion, I think it was good. Especially with the new products that I have in mind, I think it's gonna be a really good partnership. And then there's also the Mermaid Parade with Bella that we haven't really finalized the details for, but we're definitely, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, we're definitely doing it. So that's good that we know we have that. So it's just like really cool that things are already lining up and happening again, all in perfect timing. And this is kind of a lighter brow, I think, than I did before, but I like it. So yeah, I'm glad you all know that, and I hope that things like that don't happen to you guys if you work in the corporate sector. But if they do, just know that, you know what, it's gonna work out in the end. And I don't know what else I want to say. Just looking at it from other people's perspective, imagine you had a job that made you not keep your promises to other people. That can't be a good feeling for anyone, even them. So I feel bad for you, son. I just wish everyone was able to live their life as themselves, because it's really nice and fun.
Can I take Luna with me for a walk?
Yup.
All right.
That really really cleans that up nicely. And then, by the way, I'm just using that little flat eyelash brush that I used before for that. I think I was supposed to use the angled one, but I like this. So what I'm gonna use for the highlight is called Life of the Party from the Morphe palette. Just gonna use that same little flat brush and add that up in there. There we go. And then I think we need to add a little bit more of that beet again. Sweet beet, to kind of just soften that and mold it into that top area. I love this brown. I love this red. Okay, now comes the hard part. I have never in my life done this. So, hold on, my eyes are hurting. Oh, my eyes are hurting. And I think it's from the lights, not even the makeup. Going to do the cut crease now, and I'm going to use that same brushy brush, and I've never done this. Here goes. I believe that they just do the inner, we'll see. Oh, fudge, I just fucked that up. Oopsie. As you can see, my crease is just eating that up. Also, this is a cream concealer, but it's not a liquid concealer. So I'm having a bit of a time blending that. That's when that Derma blend would have been handy, but again, it's probably good she ate that considering how old it was. And when I squeezed it, water came out. So that's gross. Oh my god, I'm excited. I'm scared and excited at the same time. My eyes are really hurting. I think it's from that sunlight. Normally I'm doing this at night when the sunlight is not directly in my eyeball. So we are again going to use Life of the Party for the innermost, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of that orange. What's it called? Is it called Bright Eyes? Yes, Bright Eyes. Kind of in the middle to blend to the copper, and then I'm gonna do the glitter liner, which will be very cool. So here we go. Do I look cool? Wowie. We definitely did my concealer a little bit uneven from right side to left side. No need to hate though. No need to hate on the look here. That's pretty. And now we're gonna take a little bit of that orange. Just do this business here. I don't know if that looks as cool as I thought. I think it almost looked better blending from Light of the Party into straight into the red. I don't know. Undecided, TBD. I think it looks kind of cool. I'm gonna try to clean up my under, and then I haven't done any contour. I have not done any contour at all. What did I do with the other brush? This is the not Morphe brush, but I'm just doing that. So you can see my eye watering right there, which is why I always wear waterproof mascara. Always. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the Morphe. This is honestly so soft. It's just, I would use these just for the feel. Just because it feels good to rub my face. Is that weird? Now, something else is my forehead has some bumpies. Don't know why. Okay, I look better in this camera than I do in this mirror. That might be another reason that I continue to look in here and not here. Now that looks good. But I have a slight unevenness in the corner of my eye with the dark. Even though I like that, it doesn't match the other side. So I'm gonna just peel that back a little. I mean, for my first cut crease, I do feel that I did a good job. But for that, I don't like how I did the concealer up there. I think I put like too much, maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna try to buff that out. I need a wipey for these. There is a really pale, what is this? Play It Cool. Then I'm just gonna try to soften that with. I think it looks good. Small issue here. Just need to put a little bit concealer back there. So I kind of wiped it off. Oopsie, I dropped the plastic thingy that goes on there. I feel like I need more concealer, but we'll come back to that last. We will do the contouring now. What did I use for the contour? Oh, I used Too Faced. Okay. Okay, so far, I like these brushes a lot. I see why people like them. I don't think it's hype. I think they're actually good. And that is coming from me, the most fancy person ever, right? While I eat my bagel. I cannot find my Antonym bronzer. That's a problem. I just realized the camera's been off while I was doing that highlighter. Okay, anyways, I can't believe that was off. So I was saying, when I get back, I have a lot to do, but I'm very excited because I love having a lot to do. I love feeling like there's things to be done in a good way, not like in a, oh my god. Now, I need to do eyeliner. Well, let's see, we're gonna add some more concealers under the eye. I hope I ordered a concealer from somebody because I am running low. See, I love to use my fingers. It just blends so nice. How can you hate that? I'm glad I live alone because other people might not appreciate all this powder. Ah, that feels delightful. Okay, I really feel like it's looking good now. Okay. So now we are done with that. I'm gonna take a little bit of my NYX Bronze liquid liner. Again, this is not Green Beauty, and it does burn my eyes, but I like their paintbrush. So until I invent something better, this is what we're stuck with. See how quick I just did that beautiful wing? Like, their paintbrush, they have the best paintbrush. Them and Black Radiance. Nobody else has a paintbrush this good. It just glides. I think what I'm going to do is use my glitter, the Heavy Metal from Urban Decay. I love these. I think this one's just too sheer, but I'm doing like literally perfect around the cut crease, but you can't see it that well. Actually, you can see it now. Oh, yeah. And something else I've been doing. Now for lips, I'm going to, but you know what I've been wanting to try? Ombre lips. Let's go all out and do ombre lips today. So luckily, I have a red. Don't think they're anything crazy special. This one is Essence, which I don't know what that is. And this one is Maybelline. Coolio. I do want something a little darker on the far edge, so I don't know if this is how you're supposed to do it, but I'm gonna use my brown to go over here, and then I'm gonna do red and then pink, and then see what happens. I have no idea what's gonna happen. I've never tried this before, so that's a little too far outside the lines. Now that I think about it, I don't know if a stain will work because I think the stain might be too opaque to go over. So I might try instead. I've got this pink gloss that would work for the middle. And then I have this amazing shade that I love. It's like a more nude. And then I have this hot red. And those are like true lipsticks and glosses, so they won't be quite as opaque as a stain. Fun fact, the lip piercing, not only did it leave a hole in my face, but it made my lips uneven. So if I relax, my lip should be like that. To be even? No, I don't know why. Might have hit a nerve or something. This pencil's not very good. Okay. And then in the middle, this is like a bright pink, which is fun. And I know I said that this was gonna be a quick face. I lied, I guess. This is a great liner. That went on so smooth. I don't know what to do for the dark lip. I have a cool idea though. Ooh, you know what? This is perfect. So this is, I believe, I can't read the thingy, but I think it's Diabolic from RMS. And it is a gorgeous, that is like straight up berry plum purple. It looks beautiful on. And my Morphe felt like came with a brush. Now this is another one that I use my finger for, but we're trying to be really cool and fancy over here. So I will use this brush. And another cool fun fact about RMS, almost everything comes in these little pots. They do have some things that come like in a lipstick tube or in some other tube, but you can use them pretty much anywhere. This is for your lips, but if I wanted to use this as a liner, I could. Potentially a brow, whatever you wanted to do. It's hard to talk when doing lipstick. It's already looking good, and I'm not even doing anything but like that one color on the outside. My eye's watering so bad. I can just feel the drop about to fall. Oh, here we go. Makeup wipes. Let's see. That RMS goes on really nicely with a brush. I have never tried it, even though what's funny is literally right here. This is the RMS Beauty lip brush, and it is so awesome because watch. When you put the lid in, it pops it out. It's so cool. I mean, I'm sure that that's been done before, but it's novel to me. But I would use this, but we're doing a Morphe brush thing. But I will clean it. So that's clean. And that's awesome that I have that. I forgot that I had that. So the lipstick is clean. Next up, we are going to do red. This is Sephora Rouge. This is just straight up red. I don't even know where I got this. I feel like I might have got it as like a free gift or something. I don't know. Ah! Fudge. Okay, I lost my place. I fell down. I dropped my stuff. I started over because who knows what kind of dirt is on that floor. So I clean this off. I'm just doing this to get a lot of good stuff. Oh yeah. Now, I think I need to blot a little. Oh, my top line is kind of wonky. I think I need to, that's cool. I need to add something in the middle to give it really like a more highlight. But the idea for a video that I had is when I first got into makeup, all I ever wanted was red lips and blue eyeliner. And that is what I would wear whenever I was just doing makeup, and I loved it. So I thought it would be funny to do a recreation of that since that was my favorite look in middle school. And also, I should say, the first time, like though I knew how to do makeup before middle school, but I wasn't allowed to wear it before, technically. I also was not allowed to wear it in middle school, but I would go to the bathroom and put it on, and one of my teachers called my mom and told her, and I got in trouble. That's not doing what I thought it would do. When I was trying to wear it out, like when I knew how to do my makeup before from dancing, but when I was trying to just wear it, like, you know, to school and stuff, I was doing the blue eyeliner and a red lipstick. So that was kind of like my everyday, like, desired look. So I really want to do a video and do that one day because I think that'd be funny. This is Mineral Fusion. This is a clean beauty brand. I love their stuff. This is their lip gloss, but it's pretty kind of like pigmented. And it is called Lovely Adorable. Sometimes these names. You can get this at Whole Foods or online, I think like on Amazon on their website, but I really like it. I would say if you were going to do green beauty, I might go with lips first because you are licking it and literally it's going in your mouth. If you were just gonna pick one product to go to green beauty, I would let it be your lips. And you'd be surprised what you can find at Whole Foods, like price-wise. This I think was maybe like about $12, which is kind of a lot if you're like, oh, lip gloss. But then if you think about what you buy that isn't green beauty, you might be paying like $18 to $24 for a tube like this, and it's bad for you. So check out this brand. What else was I gonna do? I need to do mascara and probably touch up under here. You can see this is all the drippy from my eyes. My eyes be dripping. Usually once I stop touching my face, they'll stop. I'm not gonna lie, I love this lip. It makes my lips look so big. Now, if I was gonna redo it, I would have concealed the outside and fixed my Cupid's bow because I'm definitely noticing that I didn't do that until it looks a little sloppy. But there's always tomorrow, right? Mascara. Here we go. Okay, so let's just say what we've all decided. These brushes are awesome. I like them. So far, every single one I like. didn't not like any of them. I will say that I noticed a difference definitely from the Eco Tools. Step up. But I still like the Eco Tools, especially this brush is better to me just because I've used it so much and it's kind of like that. I know it's probably not good. It's easier for me to do my under eye area, but I like all their ones, the big ones for your face and the tiny ones for your eyes. They're really good. One day I will do a completely RMS look and be looking for that, and be looking for the blue eyeshadow red lip. Also one of my favorites looks from the 7th grade. Where's my, oh, the other day I could not find my eyelash curler and Luna had taken it, and then I put it back over here. You're not supposed to be up there, ma'am. No, you're not. Found it, and I'm pretty sure this is like a $6 to $4 eyelash curler. Nothing fancy. My eyes are tearing. Now it's getting worse. Okay, now on to mascara, which I feel like I've talked about this before, but I have an old mascara that's very crusty and a new one. And what I do first is I use the crusty one to set the lashes. This is very high-tech stuff, you guys. So you're just getting them nice and coated. Oh, big news. I ordered a ring light because I am sick of my photos looking like poo-poo. And I spend all this time to make a look. Got a ring light coming. And if I don't look like J-Lo, I'm gonna be very disappointed and return it. But I love J-Lo, and I especially love her hair. I want to make my hair look like her hair. I wanna try to slick my hair back, and it just never looks good. I'm like, J-Lo, I wanna look like your hair, hello. And it's also the perfect color of like blondie brown. Also, I'm making my hair pink again. I'm gonna try to do it today. I found some pink dye, and the ends I think are light enough that it will hold, maybe at least just for the festival. But I want Ralphie to do my hair again and make it that hot pink because that was so good. I loved it so much. But so now you can see how my lashes are already like really dope because I put that crusty mascara first. And I also go under the lash, but also I go on top. I don't know. And I ordered some fake lashes, I think. I have no idea when they're coming, but yeah, I do over the top also. And then underneath. And I'm kind of pushing them like into place where I want them to go. I definitely got mascara all under my eyes, and I forgot to do a lower lash eyeshadow, which probably should do. And I think I ordered a highlighter because I definitely need a highlighter. I'm not happy with just that one highlighter I have, but I kind of like not doing the under eye eyeshadow, but I do think that I will do it today to finalize this look. Definitely messed up my face a little bit, but we gonna fix it. Okay, what am I gonna put underneath? Let's see. Pull the brushes back out. I will use what I was using as like the concealer brush. I think I'm gonna do the red or the brown, but the only thing is I don't want to put the red underneath and look like I have pink eye. So I think I'm gonna start with the brown. Let's see. I don't know if you can tell my eyes watering a lot. Uh-oh, I just went a little too ham. Or maybe not, that looks kind of good. Okie-dokie. That does look good. Why do I fight it? I think I just fight it because I hate that my eyes water, and they water when I touch that little tiny underneath corner area. So like a lot of times I just don't touch that area, but maybe my eyes will just get used to being touched right there. Okay, so I'm gonna just, I'm not gonna use a brush because I'm just gonna use my finger. It's just so much easier. Okay, now I don't know that that blur stuff did anything. If anything, I kind of think that blur stuff is what's making me feel more red. Not 100% sure. I'm also gonna clean up my top lip real quick because I really like having a defined Cupid's bow because I feel like it looks very vintage. Even though I'm not like totally certain that that's a vintage trait, it feels like it, and I love vintage. I'm gonna put a little concealer up there. see how that looks. That looks so good. I just need to fix that red. Add a little red back because now the concealer is covering my actual lip. Just doing that again. My lip looks crooked. Can't tell if I have a crooked face or I'm bad at makeup. Ooh, that's not where that goes. So, clean this little brush off. Put it back in its home. Okay, I think we're looking pretty good over here. That. And I didn't really do that much contourishness on my face because I don't know. I think it looks good, but it's like, do I need to contour all the time? I don't know. I'd rather just have like a nice cheek line and big red lips. And after that, I just don't even really care. We're done! Luna, what are you doing? What's all that stuff? Did you rip all the stuffing out of your bed? So we are all done with this look. This is my first time doing a cut crease. I think it's pretty, but I used to do my eyes like this before, not with like the concealer step, but we didn't call it cut crease. We just called it eyeshadow. So I'm gonna do something with my hair, maybe change my shirt, then come back. Okay, so I found this headpiece that I got in Paris that I love so much, and my eyes are still watering. I think it looks so fabulous, and I think it's perfect for this red look, and it's inspiring me to spruce up my mascara. And also, I know I just talked all that shit about contouring, but because I'm cutting out my forehead, I really want to cut that. So we're gonna do some contouring. Can't believe I was talking bad about contouring. Gosh, that eye just doesn't want to play this game with us today. The makeup game. So we're gonna open back up the Too Faced bronzer, and I'm trying to remember when I did that brown, how did I get my whole head so brown? I don't remember. But we're not trying to do that. We're just trying to be like slightly more dramatic because I feel like that headband really cuts out my head shape. So I want to make sure that it doesn't look like this and there's like a mouth flying out, you know? But I love that headpiece so much. It was like something that I will never forget from the trip, and it's just really beautiful and I love it. I'm just gonna keep packing this on. I really like this look so much. I love red lipstick. I just want to wear red lipstick every day, like every freaking day. Also, you should know that I went to Paris. I was in the process of starting Mermaid Magic. I'd been working on it for many moons. If you watch the vlog, you'll know that I had already been working on it a lot. How did I just have this on my head? There we go. So I feel like it should be that way. I had been working on Mermaid Magic for like a while, and I was like, I'm not taking any trips. I'm not spending any money that isn't on the business. And then I saw a flight for $400 round trip to Paris, and I lost my shit, and I was like, this is the universe telling me that I need to go to Paris. And it was so inspirational. I felt so happy, and I had never felt more happy than how I felt when I was in Paris. And I know that sounds kind of like dramatic, and I'm not dramatic at all, but it was just the greatest thing that legitimately ever I've done, probably. It was probably one of my happiest moments besides meeting Marina Abramovic, that's probably my number one happiest moment, if I'm being honest. Also, it's a moment where I felt like dreams come true in Paris and meeting Marina. So I think you should do more things that make you feel like your dreams will come true, because then more dreams will come true. It's like a little cycle. I love this look. I love this headband. I love my hair. I love everything. Just need to find a place to take a good picture. just did a new look featuring my favorite headband from Paris and a red ombre lip and a cut crease. Do you like it? So that has been my YouTube video. I can't do that. I'm not gonna do that. Stupid. Thanks for watching. Subscribe. I really need to get 100 subscribers so I can get my own link. And if you're watching this, comment and I'll send you something in the mail.